Kids, dinner's ready.
Alright, I'll be down there.
Today, we're going to bring a wireless home intercom system. Now, if you have an environment that you're not sitting near the entrance, or maybe you wouldn't want to use your VoIP system or phone or cell phone or anything like that, but you just want to be able to answer or ask questions from a distance, this is actually a pretty good system. What they do is they give you two in this box right here. Of course, they have multiple. You can actually buy up to 4 or 5 or 6, because they have multiple channels that you could set up multiple devices, and these go pretty long range. So if the individual's in the front desk and you're in the back of the warehouse, or maybe a couple yards away from it, you could actually just communicate through this device, of course. And then we're going to put it to a test and see what you get. But first of all, let's go ahead and open it up and see what's included in here. So let's take a look. All right, what you guys get, first of all, the menu. All right, the menu, and then they give you two, but we're gonna open one right now. All right, they give you the power cord, which is probably a 5-volt out, and that's what you get pretty much. Easy to set up. It's a USB connection, so if you have something that could power it up through USB somewhere near, maybe a plug that they all come in. Most of the plugs have USB now. You could plug in directly, but this is the actual power cord that's included. Now, the actual device, it's actually smaller than I thought. I thought it was going to be something larger, but it fits in your palm of your hand almost. Group button is where you actually hit the group button, and this will actually intercom through all the systems that you have in your environment, okay? It's a multiple systems that you group up that are synced up to the same devices. Now, monitor, this is to monitor in case you want to hear some of the stuff. Vox and call and talk. That's pretty much how you get. So if you guys notice, the speaker's pretty big right here as it is. There is an antenna for the long range, and underneath of it, there's two wall mounts that you could have these actually sitting on the walls instead of sitting anywhere on the floor. But this is pretty much like a old telephone unit system, but it's only based for intercall. You could talk to the person individual from one end to the other. So we're gonna put these around the house and set them up and see how they work. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, here's the features. Pretty simple. So if you have majority of a group right now, if you see it, we have an A1, and in the back of it, there's 3 types of group. All right, if you guys can see, I have A group, B, and C. So you have more intercoms throughout your system, throughout your warehouses. Easy to set up. If you guys can see right now, as you can see, we are in group 1, and we could pretty much group all of them together, or we could just talk one of each other. So if you have multiple ones on, you could just click on, it depends on what room or where you're at, you could click on them and hit the talk button. Very simple, easy to use. So if you're working on the shop and you're doing stuff that you can't hear, I'm working in my lab, I will say, and somebody can't reach you, it's easy.
Hey, dinner's ready.
Okay, coming over. Hey, dinner's ready.
Okay, coming over.